Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Cesar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So now Carlos Santana. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 4 for 13. He also has 1 home run. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
2-2 the count. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
In there, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back standing. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jake Arrieta gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball in the straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Left fielder.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In the dirt here. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. From the stretch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. It's the Yankees 2 and the Phillies 0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the second deck and gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Up next will be Nick Williams.
The right fielder, number 5.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just two simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the third out. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Phillies 1. So striding in, Neil Walker. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
First baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone. A solo home run here for Neil Walker, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Batting seventh.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Brandon Drury will bat next, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Popped him up. Hernandez has a play, 1 away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Tyler Wade comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Flares this one over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Skied down the left field line. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, J.P. Crawford. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
0-2 the count to Crawford.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Carlos Santana would be next. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. And he's back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The short hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Rhys Hoskins stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Herrera stands at second with no outs. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hard on the ground towards short. And now a jump throw against his body. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Phillies leave a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Williams back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up. Missed with a slider. Here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Now to the plate, J.P. Crawford. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there at the knees, strike 1. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner's after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Arrieta into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Drury battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take the K when you're on the mound.
Popped him up. Drury in foul ground, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. 1 left for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Altair ranging back, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, as always, he wanted to spot that sinker at the knees or lower, but this one was up in the zone. So it's like a flat fastball that didn't move. Those usually go a long way.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded up the, and it's off the first base bag. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Now batting.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. This is in the air out to right field. On the run is Williams. 2 down. Neil Walker will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-1. Popped up. Santana shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 New York. Ready for another chance? Maikel Franco. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. And this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Aaron Altair. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Franco on at first, nobody out. This is flared out towards second. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, J.P. Crawford. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. High in the air out to center field. Gardner on the move. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hard on the ground toward short. Played on the backhand. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling the baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Walker waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Phillies leave him loaded, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And it's fouled away.
Miguel Andujar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Andujar is retired, and there's one away.
Third baseman.
Ready once again, Brendan Drury. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. That grounder caught him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting. Second baseman. Tyler.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Comes set and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The next 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Dribbled up the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from this offense could have really helped settle him in.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Up next will be Nick Williams. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it 4-1. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, we heard all the time that this game, baseball, is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the 3rd base bag.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to 3rd. Relay to first in time, and just like digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge racing back to the track. Gone!
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. He got under one and popped out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Swing and a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And he will make it all the way to 3rd now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
Gardner is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home. And the runner from 3rd scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have...
Judge is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees.